You can't fight. Yes, I'm talking to you. In the study, it said that men overrate their fighting prowess by up to 400%. Damn! You can't fight. If you never played chess, you can't play chess. The reason why chess is so important because initially, once you understand the game, you assume that you'll be effective. And to an extent, you'll be right. But this much right. There's so much skill, strategy, thinking, and the experience of going through them steps over and over to where you got that muscle memory to where you can almost make a move like when they do speed chess without even thinking about it. The same thing happens when it's fisticuffs. Yeah, we wrestle around with our brothers and our cousins and all that. We watch a bunch of movies so we think that we can do it, but it's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go, and it don't look like how you think it looks. Let me show y'all these clips so y'all can see exactly what I'm saying. You can't fight. In this first clip, the dude in the black is not the fighter. The dude with the gray shorts is. So apparently the dude in the black been messaging the dude in the gray shorts talking about how bad he gonna do him, he gonna kill him, etc. Because they have history from high school. So finally he shows up to the boys' gym and this happens.
That's it. All right.
And you hear that coach saying, all right, he had enough because he know he out of his league. That liver shot killed him. Look at this. You can see he already dead as a doorknob with that first liver shot. You can't fight. Turn it up.
That's it.
Ooh, it's over.
All right. Hey, you got in the ring though.
And when the crazy thing is, when you actually at a gym, people really show up like this. And we be on the outside like, all right, yeah, you good? Like we already know.
You can't fight.
In this clip, this dude in the blue shows up to this boxing gym, challenges the professional boxing coach, but he kind of tried to smooth it up by saying, I'm looking to be trained. But he wanted to fight him first for him to prove if he should train him or not. But it's real snarky, arrogant. He was messaging him on Facebook and etc. And then look, this happens. Look at him, tired.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
You can't fight. Y'all think you don't look like this? I swear, word is bond, word to me, you look exactly like this. Easy. Wow.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Coach feet not even set.
Reality check served.
Coach is just not even setting his feet, all arm punches. You know what I mean? He definitely, it's ridiculous. You can't fight. I know I'm not an old white dude. I'm young. I played all these other sports. Were they fighting sports? Were they mixed martial arts? Were they combat sports? If they weren't,
you can't fight.
In this scene, this dude shows up. He knows a little bit of mixed martial arts from somewhere or some type of karate, jujitsu, one of Japanese arts. And so he comes in the gym with a little bit too much bravado. And he even kind of steps up to coach like, yo, I know you think I'm going too hard in drills. I'll take you on. And then this happens.
You can't fight.
Come on. Get up. Come on. 30 punches. 30 punches. 30 punches. Huh? 30 punches. 30 punches.
The L counter. Look at the boy, right? He thought he knew something from watching a couple movies and attending a couple karate classes. But look at his jab. Chin up, chin out. He extended, don't even step into it. Coach relaxes hell, hit him with a 3-piece combo already. Pulled the overhand right. You can't fight.
30 punches. 30 punches.
You see that? Coach just slapping him and wobbling him. Coach got to read before he even throw that jab. Coach just beat him there. It was a counter, but Coach ain't even pull. Usually you pull your chin back and counter with the left hook. Coach didn't need to because that shit was sloppy, had no power, was an arm punch. You can't fight. The movies don't show you what you thinking they show you. You in your basement and in your garage by yourself kicking a bag or looking in the mirror think you Bruce Lee, you Bruce not. You can't fight. Buddy right here shows up to a jiu-jitsu gym, jiu-jitsu class. Obviously, you see they have an octagon, so I think they teach a multiplicity of styles, you know, under the guise of mixed martial arts. But this dude comes in off the street saying his style of fighting can beat a jiu-jitsu practitioner. Jiu-jitsu practitioner has other skills. This guy isn't the worst of the worst based on the clips we saw so far, but let me tell you something.
You can't fight.
Now your ass is
That back okay?
Triangle choke on the ground, right? He couldn't get enough power to slam Coach. So when he slammed Coach, all he do is tighten up the triangle choke itself. You see, Coach shot in for a double leg. He has no idea how to wrestle, you know, no idea how to defend against a takedown. That was one of the deepest shots, pause, you can get, right? Let me show y'all. When Coach get in on him here, see that? Usually the guy try to back his hips out, right? As you can see, Coach got his full hips, got his goddamn hamstrings. He could have put him through the mat if he wanted to. You can't fight, bro. Bop. And then he take it easy on him when they get on the ground. Tap, tap, tap. Coach a little high, but he think he rolled Coach. Coach was going for the triangle anyway. That's what he wanted. See, that slam don't mean shit. He could choke him out. He done. He tapped. You hear the tap, tap? He tapped. You can't fight. Now, mind you, the shit already over. Say, all right, let's go again. Let's go again. I figured it out this time.
side kick, side kick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Put him in the bathroom, Coach.
Damn!
Head kick, hands down, chin up. Put him in the bathroom. Sleep, sleep, night, night. You can't fight. Right here, you have Sneeko. He's an influencer. You probably seen him with the Fresh and Fit guys and all that. You know, he had a bunch of different contracts, very popular. He took up boxing ever so recently, you know. Sean Strickland is a UFC champion. I think he's two-time champion, if I'm not mistaken. But when you dealing with men who fight for a living, you got to understand, especially people like Strickland, they don't have no filter. And you'll see the difference in the crispness. Even when you've been in the gym for 3 months, I know you think you can, but let me just say it just in case y'all didn't hear me the first 20 times. You can't fight. Bop, bop, bop. You need arm punches. Now he's trying to put him out. Now, I give Sneeko credit. You can tell that he been in a little bit of gym just for the fact that he didn't go down. Right? Them 4 uppercuts in a row put a lot of people down, especially if he catching them kind of flush. Sneeko was kind of turning away, you know, but Strickland was definitely putting them hips into it, pause at that time. You know, when you used to getting hit and punched, you even respond differently. So I want to give Sneeko a little bit of credit, but there's levels to this shit. You get in there with fighting men, you're going to see the difference. I like it. I like it. That shows some toughness. Salute to Sneeko. But guess what? You can't fight. Right here, you got these two twins. I think they fight. They're like 145, 150 pounds. They challenge Eddie Hall 2 versus 1. Eddie Hall is world's strongest man. He's 6'3", 365 pounds. for all these. You got 100 men, it don't matter. We won't take down a bear. You got motherfuckers like Eddie Hall out here. But the reason why I'm showing y'all this clip, it's a little bit different than the first 4, right? There's a reason why there's weight classes. Power, strength, hand density, hand size, bone density, bone size, jawline, neck strength, all that matters, you know? So all that size don't matter shit. Put them in the bathroom. You gonna see here. And here's why, man. You know what I mean? Some people, and I say some because I mean it's a minority. There's a minority of people you probably want to call the police on.
Speed that Eddie ran across the cage. There we go. Another single leg.
He fighting 2 grown men. Bop, put him in the bathroom. Put him to sleep. Brother's still going. It's a wrap.
One shot. It's all it took.
This dude you about to see walks into a gym full of professional fighters. Not even motherfucking training. Professional fighters putting workout in. He says he's 200-0 in the streets. So Chris Curtis, a professional fighter, look at his ears. He got that cauliflower. If you see a dude with cauliflower ear, think twice. So Chris gets in there with him, spars a little bit, takes it easy. Dude said, you lucky we was going soft. I would have knocked you out. 200 street fights. 1, you're lying. And 2, you can't fight.
2 minutes. He's in the wrong gym.
Look at this shit. Now look at Chris. Even though he got Chris tight, Chris got on full gloves. He got on the mixed martial arts gloves. So those gloves are like 4 ounces. They may be 5 or 6 ounces because they in the gym. Chris looked like he got on some 12-ounce gloves. And they might even be 16 because those, yeah, those are, I think those are the double strap gloves, the Clito Reyes. Those are like 14, 16 ounce gloves. So he's still mindful that even though he running his mouth, he can't fight. Body shot killed him. Body shot killed him. Body shot killed him. Body shot killed him. Put him in the bathroom. Let me show y'all this again. And that's the thing. When you fighting people that can fight, you know how much body work matters to an out of shape, fat, faking ass, lying ass, 200 fight, coward ass nigga right here. Right? Don't want, and it grinds my gears, man. It scuffs my Timbs when people do stuff like this. You got fighting men in the gym trying to get better. You talking about you got 200 fights and you lucky I took it easy. Yo, these people fight for a living. They walk around with their ears looking crazy. That lets you know their priorities. But watch this body work. This is what happened when you're not accustomed to getting hit. In 200 fights, you would have experienced some body work. But he not even thinking about it. Look at his elbows. He ain't protecting none of it. He ain't protecting his floating rib. He ain't protecting his liver. He not protecting anything because he didn't have 200 fights. He never experienced body work like this before. And this what happened. Look at his hand. Got hit in the body twice. Got hit in the body twice. Don't even respond for real. Don't even put his hands in the right place. Look at his elbow. Elbows up, right? All that is exposed. All this is exposed. Stop. Put him in the bathroom. Stop it. Nah. That boy made a face. All your 200 fights never taught you that, yo, getting in your kicked in your liver hurts a lot. Getting punched in the gut, getting punched in them floating ribs, them kidneys hurts a lot. No matter what he said, no matter what he told everybody before he walked in here,
he can't fight.
And a lot of us look just like him. Boy right here, he ducking down in what you see right here. He came in here touting how he a street fighter. He been challenging this boxer, the boy in the blue. And the ref, before they started, say, how hard do you want to go? Because generally, like at my gym, they say, hit as hard as you want to be hit. You know, sparring, I say people max out around 80%, unless you kind of don't know people or you got some type of vendetta. but he says he wants to go quote unquote all in. Remember, you can't fight. That, yo, turning your back, chin up, flailing punches, windmilling, you can't fight, bro. And the majority of us look just like him. Look how he tried to block the punch. He sees it. At the very least, he identifies. Look, he identifies that he about to get hit, right? So the boxer feints, right? You see his feet. He got his feet ready to pivot and throw that right. The boy throws a Kamehameha at the boxer, but he flat-footed, chin up high, his hands on like no man's land. But he identifies it, but he doesn't know what he's doing because this is his first time playing chess. Even though he watched it 1,000 times, even though he used to watch the World Star compilations like we all did and said, I whoop that nigga ass. No, you won't. You look just like him because you can't fight. Put him in the bathroom.
Game over.
In this clip, you got a YouTuber. He's a bodybuilder, a big, strong guy. Comes in here and challenges a jiu-jitsu master. He want to roll. He don't want to throw no hands. But he's like, I'm big, I'm strong, I'm athletic, I can do it. I can get it right. I'm trying to tell y'all now for the 100th time, you can't fight. He rolls with the master and it ends quickly. So the master said, you know what? Let me let one of the ladies come here and roll with you. That's what it's called, you know, when they roll and practicing like sparring essentially in jiu-jitsu in these type of martial arts forms. And let's see what happens.
Girl, come on, man. Just wait. You want to do my dishes?
You can't handle her. You can't handle her. Remember the chat, man.
You fight worse than a girl.
This is why they think we don't got no chance versus a gorilla. Because the majority of us, to reiterate, overrate our fighting skill and potential by 400%. And we don't do anything to improve it to even know if we have it or not. You can't fight. Lifting weights is nothing like taking a punch. Power and strength matter, but yo, there's a such thing as people coming in the gym being too bulky. So now you're trying to fight and you got to move all that weight around. We got to get in better shape. This is the point of this, right? When I'm saying you can't fight, I mean it out of love. Remember, open rebuke is better than secret love. We got to change our trajectory. We are the most obese country in the damn world. You know, black men, we doing okay with obesity as it pertains to our counterparts, aside from the Asian men. But if they fat as hell and we less fat than them, we still fat. You got to train in yourself, right? You got to harden yourself, pause. You got to make yourself as lethal as possible. And then you control that man once you become as dangerous as you possibly can. But you got kids, you got a wife, you got responsibility, you got property, you got a car, you got pride. Make yourself tougher. Train yourself with weapons. Learn how to hunt, fish, trap, dress. And most importantly, fucking throw hands, B. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And we out.